Welcome to the 2026 Campbellsville University Athletic Awards Night, a mass communication department production on the CU Sports Network. Now let's head inside the Powell Athletic Center to our
Welcome
hosts,
to the
Grace Stewart
2026
and Daniel
Athletic
Garcia.
Awards Night. You're watching the Campbellsville University Sports Network. I'm Grace Stewart.
I'm Daniel Garcia.
And we're in the Powell Athletic Center right now. It looks amazing in here. It's completely transformed.
Yeah.
We've got tables, food, we have a stage. It looks incredible.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we are used to come like as a fans, or maybe you are in the cheerleader team. I know that you need to perform there, and look the Powell Athletic Center like this is really crazy for us, to be honest.
It's so strange. Normally I'm on the sidelines watching people running back and forth and screaming. It's weird seeing it so quiet and so formal.
Yeah, and also for sure you look amazing.
Thank you.
And everyone who is already coming into the athletic center is really look amazing. So
yeah, a lot of the staff is entering right now. There's no athletes here yet, but we do have some of our staff and our fellow classmates here, and they all look incredible. And we're so excited to be here to be able to recognize all of the athletes and all of their accomplishments this season, including you, Daniel. I know you have a national championship.
Thank you so much, and I know you too. We can show a little bit.
We can't help but show off, guys. Listen, there's hard work that goes into that.
Yeah, exactly, for sure.
And we also have our fellow classmate here, Madison Bishop. She looks incredible too. And it's really strange being here. Normally we're in a classroom and we're in our pajamas. We're not here dressed up. And so it is fun to be here. And it's like we've been working all year for this. We're in an on-air class with Alex Mead, and so it is fun being here finally.
Yeah, for sure. I'm really happy. I'm really blessed to be here. Normally in my country, maybe I will not have the opportunity to be here like in a fancy event, and maybe will be a host. So yeah, for me, it's really blessed to be here.
No, I agree. And like we said, it's completely transformed. There's centerpieces that are like all of the sports teams. It's, you know, there's no big megaphone in the middle of the table, but there are some pom-poms, there's some tennis balls, baseballs, and I'm sure a soccer ball too.
Hopefully.
Yes.
Because we have a lot of nominations tonight.
We do. There are a lot of nominations. So if you're having a nominee come up on the stage, make sure you're saying your prayers and crossing your fingers, because we're going to be announcing those soon.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Grace, we can explain a little bit to the audience like why we start to do like this event.
Yeah. So in 2019, the More Than a Game Committee actually created this event after the EPSB Awards that are on ESPN. They wanted to recognize some of our athletes on campus for all of their accomplishments. And I know this year we've had such a successful season, so this should be a really great award tonight.
Yeah, exactly. And I think this is a really good opportunity for all the student athletes that who performs maybe more in the field a little bit. And because we here at CU, we have a really strong sports culture.
Yes.
We have 19 sports, over 42 teams, and also over 1,000 student athletes. So
Yes.
I think it's really nice having everyone here.
Yes, it is fun to have everyone in unison. We have a lot of creative and unique teams here actually at Campbellsville, which is what makes it so special as well. We have 42 teams, and some of those being bass fishing, kayak, we have bowling and esports, and so there's a lot of variety here tonight. Unfortunately, the softball team, the volleyball team won't be here.
And the baseball team.
Yes,
also.
and the baseball team, because they were having tournaments today. So we'll be sure to keep you updated with those tournaments as well.
Yeah, exactly. And I think now our volleyball team is playing in the national championship. I think they play against Missouri Valley. So we are giving to them all our best energy, and hopefully they can win.
Yes, I agree. I know they had a really successful game. They celebrated at Wings and Rings after their game. I actually saw them there. And so that's really fun for them, and I'm super excited and proud of them as well.
Yeah, for sure. And also we are proud of our department students in the mass communication, because we have Oriana Espinosa nominated for Female Athlete of the Year. We are so proud of her, for sure.
And all of the scholars that are getting awards as well, because it's a lot to be an athlete, but it's also a lot to be a student as well. So to balance both of those, I know is extremely hard. And it's incredible to be able to be awarded for such a high GPA, but also be awarded for being an athlete as well.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, maybe in my team we have a lot of good students. Normally we have some in 4.0 GPA, so I think that's really nice. And as our name says, we are student athletes.
Yes.
So that's pretty nice.
They preach that to us every single year. Our coaches, you're a student first and an athlete second.
Exactly.
And I know we have some cheerleaders that are nominated for the Scholar Athlete. Our fellow teammate Josh Tauby and Madison Barlow. So I'm obviously wishing them the most luck, but our fellow classmate, my best friend and teammate, is out on the floor, and she's going to give us a different perspective. Madison Bishop, you look incredible, and we'll go ahead and toss it over to you.
Thank you so much, Grace and Daniel. Hello, my name is Madison Bishop. I am a senior here at Campbellsville University. I am also a mass communication student, which landed me this fun little gig right here. Powell Athletic Center is completely different tonight. I'm a cheerleader, so I am, used to seeing this completely just filled with people here for sports and people in uniforms and people all sweaty. And tonight it is completely the opposite. It looks nothing like that in here. Everybody that we're seeing is so beautiful. Everybody really came dressed to the nines, and just in here it is a complete transformation. There's beautiful tables set up. There is a lot of seating, so we're expecting a lot of these athletes tonight. But the night is really here. That's what we're here for. We're here to recognize these athletes and recognize their hard work as well. There's going to be some awards sent out or given out tonight. We have a lot of great people up for those awards. Trey Bass is actually one of those. He is up for Male Athlete of the Year, I believe. He is actually not able to attend tonight because he signed a contract and is playing professional football in Germany, which is really exciting for him. So we wanted to give him his props and say congratulations to him for being nominated. But there's plenty of people going to be here tonight. I'm really looking forward to grabbing some of these athletes or maybe even some of these coaches and getting them in this seat next to me and really digging into their season. I'm really interested. I know that we had a great season as the cheer team. We came home with these fun little rings. And I also know that the cross country team and the soccer team both won I think it was the cross country team, both won national championships as well. So it's a really successful year here for athletics, and we're really excited to recognize everybody. I'm really excited to speak to, I hope I get the chance to talk to Madison Barlow. She is on my team. She's a senior. She is up for Female Athlete, Scholar Athlete of the Year, I want to say, and she is just, or maybe it's Miss Tiger, it's one of them, she's up for it, and she is just so deserving of any award. She really has pushed our team through, and so I'm really looking forward to her getting some recognition tonight. We have a lot of fun people going to be in the building as they start rolling in. I know we have a few people here right now. But I am really excited to be here as well. Grace is obviously on my team up there. She's a cheerleader. And so just preparing for tonight and getting to be here and seeing it all come together is really surreal. We're going to talk to, hopefully, some coaches and get a little deeper. I want to get into what they did, how they practiced, how they feel about their team doing so good. Also, we have a new athletic director. This was his first year. Maybe we'll be able to talk to him about how that's gone. But yeah, the soccer coach, as we've spoken about, the soccer team won a national championship. And so if we get to talk to him, I just think that'll be really interesting to see that from another standpoint. Also, winning a national championship is crazy for us, but just getting multiple teams doing that, it really just shows the success that the school has had this year. There's been I know our volleyball team also just won something really incredible. So there's a lot of greatness to talk about here tonight. And that's why this night's here. You know, back in 2019, they started this. The More Than a Game Foundation started this, and we're still going strong, you know, recognizing all the coaches, the athletes, the hard work, the dedication, the blood, sweat, and tears. That's why they're all here. I might be here for a different reason. We do have chocolate cake and cheesecake on the tables, and if they leave that there too long, they're gonna all end up on this table, and I'm gonna be eating soon. So they better figure out how to get me away from that. But there's lots of good things tonight. You know, everybody's going to be here together, and everybody's gonna get to clap for one another. And I know that just feels great, getting recognized by not only your team, but your entire school, all the coaches, all the directors, everybody. It's gonna be really special. So it's really exciting to be here, and I can't wait for more people to start filling up the place. And I'm really excited to get to look at some of these fashion looks out here. You know, I'm kind of basic because I'm just sitting here at the table. I got a white dress on, but there's some beautiful dresses walking through the door, and I can't wait to just get a closer look at them, and then also get to, you know, recognize them for their hard work and success. It's going to be really fun, and I can't wait to pull some people over here and to see who won these awards. You know, it's going to be a long night, and we're just now getting started, so buckle up because we got a lot to talk about, and we're going to have a lot of fun over here. I can't wait to see who's going to be with me next time y'all see me, but we, for now, are going to toss it back to Grace and Daniel.
Thanks, Madison. Daniel, can you tell us a little bit about how the nominations work?
Yeah, for sure. Well, the More Than a Game committee has like a first meeting with they have a list of at least 20 or 21 finalists among all the student athletes here, and then in the second meeting they choose the 3 finalists for each nomination or each award, and also they pick our winners.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's honestly amazing to have so many people nominated. I know our team nominated some people for them, and then, like you said, the More Than a Game committee chooses and narrows it down. So they're going to announce the top winner out of the top 3 for each category tonight. And I know we don't get many opportunities for all of us athletes to come together.
Yeah, exactly.
And I feel like, you know, Coach Preston has created this thing called all-in games.
Yeah.
Yes, where all of the athletes have to support each other. So all of us have to go to at least one sports games out of everybody.
Yeah, exactly. If we can get an interview with Adam Preston, the athletic director, probably we can talk about him, like why he decided to create this initiative, because I think it's really nice. Because normally for me, being an international and playing soccer, normally the stands are not packed like maybe as a football game.
Yeah.
You know, so for us it's really give us a strength to go and win the game for all the fans.
Yeah, and just like a reason to support each other as well.
Yeah, exactly.
And like we were talking about, the nominations and the nominees, everybody here gets a +1. And so the tickets are $25. So everybody else that joined us tonight paid $25 to be here, which is so awesome that they chose to spend their night with us. But also all of the +1s. And Daniel, if you could choose any +1 in the whole world, who would you pick?
Well, I need to figure it out, to be honest, because I have a lot of things. I have my friends, I have also my teammates, but I think Lionel Messi will be my pick.
I agree. I think that's a really great
choice. And
choice.
how about you, Chris?
Well, I'm sorry, Mom and Dad, if you're watching, but I think my choice would have to be Justin Bieber. I'm sure it comes as a surprise.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
Listen, the Bieber fever is catching me, I think.
Yeah, and I mean, he can perform here at the stage.
Exactly.
So it's gonna be amazing. Yeah, it could be amazing. Why not?
And maybe a football halftime show, too, which our Tiger football team has been very successful this season, so we'll be sure
proud of them,
yes, extremely proud. So once they start coming in, we'll be able to tell you more about how their season went, along with everybody else. I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly. And now we are looking at some people came just in a few minutes. I already saw a couple of my teammates and one of the big nominees for tonight. So yeah, I think we can make like some funny jokes because they are pretty nice, to be honest. I didn't expect that for them.
Yeah, it is strange seeing everybody so dressed up because normally around campus we're not dressed like this.
Yeah, exactly.
But in case you guys forgot, you're watching the 2026 Athletic Award tonight on Campbellsville University Sports Network. We're going to toss you over to a break.
We'll be right back for more of the 2026 Campbellsville University Athletic Awards Night on the CU Sports Network.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping, maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. What about those barbecues you plan in detail for your family? Or your daughter's first costume party? It was out of this world. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make. When it comes to making plans, you are the best. Remember the best planned 90 minutes of your life? Or that surprise party for your parents' golden anniversary? You get the golden planning. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
My mother was always very familiar with her neighborhood, but one day she stopped at the stop sign for much longer than usual. And she didn't know whether she should go forward or turn, and she wasn't even really sure where she was at. It was very unsettling for her.
I felt so much better after my son told me, "Mom, I don't want you to worry or be afraid. I'll be there for you, and we'll figure it out."
Welcome to the 2026 Campbellsville University Athletic Awards Night, a mass communication department production on the CU Sports Network. Now let's head inside the Powell Athletic Center to our hosts, Grace Stewart and Daniel Garcia.
Thank you, Madison. Now we have an interview. Coach Alan Bresson, how are you feeling tonight?
I'm good. I'm excited to come out and celebrate our students.
Yeah,
yes,
sure.
and I know you had a really successful season with a lot of national champions, and I know you're a new athletic director. How does it feel to have such a successful season?
You know, it's just lifting up our coaches and watching them succeed and our student athletes, the way they commit. It's fantastic, and we just want to keep encouraging them.
Yeah, and I know you're a former soccer coach. What made you want to fill this role as an athletic director?
I didn't. Honestly speaking, you know, I had a buddy that had mentioned to me that I should consider it, and I immediately shut that down in my heart. And then I started praying about it, and God changed my mind on it. So as I prayed more and more, the door started to open, and I'm just being obedient to where God's called me. And since I've fallen in love with lifting coaches up.
Yeah, for sure. And we were talking about like the All in Games initiative that you created. So why did you decide to create this initiative?
You know, for a long time as a coach, I wanted us to get together and have that sense of collectiveness, right? So as we started to pull that together, we recognized this could be something really special and so much more than about the teams on the field. It's about those on the outside, building deeper connections to the campus community.
Yeah, and I know one of the first All-In games, I think, was a soccer game, at least from what I remember. So how did it feel seeing all of the stands packed? Because I know you were a former soccer coach, so you know it wasn't normally that way.
Guilty as charged, right? Like soccer came first. It's just the first in line. But to watch the coaches buy in and then to see that the students athletes were actually enjoying it, that was great.
No, hey, I went, and me and Madison almost got hit by a soccer ball, so.
Yeah, like talking a little bit more deeper, like now Coach Drew Sin won a national championship in his first year. He was your assistant coach. How are you feeling for him?
Oh man, over the moon for Drew. I know he's a better coach than I am. I knew that because he always made me look good, but he's led in the way that he should, so excited for that.
No, it is great. And I know a national championship is a huge deal. With your time here as a coach, did you guys win any national championships?
We won one. In 22 years, I won one, and he comes and wins one his first year. So, just quality of coaching.
Yeah, and how did it feel to win that national championship?
You pursue it for so long. I think if you do it the right way, there's something different. And we've done things the right way, so we could look face forward and say this is the right thing.
Yes. And what is that right way?
I think you approach it from a position of faith. We love our kids. We take care of our kids. We're gonna do things by the rules. We're gonna push the limits with integrity and find success therein.
Yes.
Yeah, and we can talk a little bit more about the future, like any plan that you have for this incoming fall.
Yeah, big plans for the fall. I think it's continuing to support each other, and I don't think we have to have all-in nights. I think that starts to become the culture of who we are. There's other universities where it's a fight to try to get onto the court or to get into the seats, and I think if we start to build that consistently, we start looking after each other, and we win as a department. It's not these small pockets of success, it's a success across the board.
Yes, and we're wishing you the most luck in your next season. I know that's going to be hard to top this season, but did you know that there's the volleyball team, the softball team, they're not here tonight. I know the volleyball team is actually playing today, so did you know that they were playing tonight?
My phone's up on the volleyball game right now. I was watching softball earlier today.
Yeah.
Baseball had a great win yesterday. So it is hard to keep up with all the things we have going on, but man, we have great coaches that lead the way.
Yeah,
so.
For sure.
No, we were thinking about you because we were like, I can't imagine being here, like wishing and hoping for your other teams that are out there playing right now. But I know Madison Bishop has another interview on the floor, so I think we're going to toss it over to her and we're going to see what she's got to say.
Thank you, Grace and Daniel. Right now we have a very special interview. We actually have the men's soccer coach, Drew Sin. So how are you feeling tonight, Drew?
Oh, wonderful. Thank you very much for having me today, guys.
No problem, no problem. And you won a national championship. I see that ring on the finger right there. How did it feel, especially getting to do that as your first year as head coach?
Honestly, one of the most unbelievable experiences, not just for me, but for my guys. Day one, when I stepped into the locker room with the guys, I said to them, look, I think NCCAs is where we belong. And I said, it's not because of you, it's because of me. It's my first year as a head coach. There's going to be a lot of learning curves. And I said, it's going to take, a monumental effort from all of us together to get this done. And it was a roller coaster ride, but to get it done at the end, especially beating a ranked opponent in the NAIA was, extremely cool.
That's really special. You also have an athlete up for Male Athlete of the Year, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, correct.
How proud are you?
Oh, I'm so proud. So Mihlali Blesi is one of my guys. For anyone that doesn't know, he's from Cape Town, South Africa, which is where I'm from. I actually recruited him a few years ago, unsighted. So believe it or not, him and I have been coached by the same coach. And I reached out to that guy a few years ago and I was like, look, I need a guy that's going to be a gamer, a guy that's going to be a superstar. And honestly, he's obviously shown that because he's up for a really cool award this evening.
Yeah. And I'm so sorry, I'm blanking right now, but you are, what else are we going to talk about? I mean, there's so much to talk about. Y'all had such a great season. Y'all won the national championship. Yes. And then also we spoke about it being your first year as head coach. How do you think that you've kind of shifted or changed the program to succeed?
Honestly, that's probably been one of the coolest experiences for me. So in the past year leading up to myself getting named as head coach, I finished off my doctoral degree. And
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, my research actually looked at the relationship between servant leadership and winning in collegiate men's soccer, and then the impact of a head coach's strength of faith, so if they're a believer, on that relationship. So for me, it was awesome to be able to conduct research in an area that I cared about, but that also then informed my approach with the team. So for me, I believe in a servant leadership approach. I think that's the type of approach that Christ modeled for us, and that's the way that I try to live my life. So if anything, that inverted pyramid, if you will, putting myself at the bottom and trying to feed up to the guys, was my approach, and it's obviously shown to be somewhat successful. So hopefully that continues.
Yeah. We spoke about, we didn't speak about this. I spoke about this earlier, but we're going to dig into it. There's some cake on that table and cheesecake. Is there one that you're going to reach for before the other?
Depends. If my guys haven't eaten them already,
if they
I'll have to check.
Eaten them all. All right, but thank you so much for this. And right now we're going to toss it back to Daniel and Grace.
It's probably like 3 minutes. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Welcome back. Thank you, Madison. Today we have an athlete here with us, and tell us a little bit about yourself. Introduce yourself to the viewers that may not know who you are.
My name is Mihlali Blessy. I'm a soccer player from Cape Town, South Africa. I'm a junior this year, and then looking forward to the award show.
Yeah, for sure. Well, Mihaly, we won a national championship. How do you feel it? How was this sensation of finally something here?
Yeah, it was a really, really great feeling. I mean, before we even traveled to Florida that day, we knew already that we've only won the competition once since the whole NCCA began. So winning it for the second time is basically creating history for our team, and then I hope it lives on for longer.
Yeah, exactly, and now you are part of the history here at Campbellsville because you also won the NCCAA Player of the Year. You also were the top goal scorer in Florida. So I know that you work hard for this.
Yes. I mean, I could thank a lot of people. Coach Juicin, he's been there for me from day one. I mean, my teammates push me every day to be a better player for the team, and yeah. You were there as well. You know how you know what the level is to perform at that level. So a lot of work has been put in.
Yeah, what kind of work does it take to become a national champion? What things did the soccer team do in order to get to where you were?
I mean, I think I could just say just pushing your limits. There's nothing more than that. I mean, pushing each other every day in training, being there. If I see Danny lacking one day in training, I'm there to push him to perform higher. So yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, for sure. And I know that you will play in a summer league this current summer. So how do you feel about this? Because I know that soccer for us is everything. So
yes, so it will be my first season playing in the USL2. I'm very excited. I signed for Dayton Dutch Lions, and then I'll spend my May, June, and July over there trying to fight for USL1, and then hopefully I'll get some more experience.
Yeah, for sure. That's pretty nice. Well, what are your expectations for next season? Because I think it's gonna be hard.
It's gonna be hard to beat.
But we are gonna be really excited.
Yeah, I mean, we've heard from the coach that we are recruiting more players that can compete at this level, and then we aim for the same things, maybe even higher NAIA this season. So aim for the limit.
Yeah, well, congratulations on your national championship and congratulations on your nomination. We're going to go ahead and toss it on over to a break. You're watching the 2026 Athletic Awards Night on CU Sports Network.
We'll be right back for more of the 2026 Campbellsville University Athletic Awards Night on the CU Sports Network.
How you doing?
Hey, Mason.
Hey, Mason.
Thank you.
A place to make my own, a place that I call home, this place that I call home.
Women are bad with money. That's what the world's been saying for centuries. But now we've got something to say. Save it.
It's time to save ourselves by saving our money.
Until we're no longer 80% more likely than men to live in poverty in retirement.
Save it. The falsehoods, the feelings of fault.
Then, the funds. Learn how to save for your retirement at wesaysaveit.org.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome to the 2026 Campbellsville University Athletic Awards Night, a mass communication department production on the CU Sports Network. Now let's head inside the PAL Athletic Center to our hosts, Grace Stewart and Daniel Garcia.
Hello and welcome back to the 2026 Athletic Awards Night here at the Campbellsville University Sports Network. We have another interview, so can please you introduce yourself a little bit more?
Yep, I'm Shadrick Sloan. I'm a senior here on the men's wrestling team, and I'm up for the Mr. Tiger Award.
That's amazing. And I know you were an All-American 4 times. How does it feel to be an All-American that many times?
Oh, it feels great. Just being consistent and knowing that you earned that and it wasn't a fluke. Just feels really great.
That's awesome. And I know you're a really successful wrestler. What does it take to get to where you are, to be so successful?
Just a lot of hard work, just countless hours of being perfect in practice and just goal setting and having the right mindset. There's a lot of hard work.
Yeah, and talking a little bit more, Sean, what was your favorite moment of the season?
My favorite moment, definitely All-American again. That felt good to get that 4th one and be up there.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
No, that's amazing. And I know we were talking about balancing school and being an athlete. How do you balance being a great athlete but also being a student?
Just managing my time, making sure like kind of have an itinerary of what I'm going to do today, what I'm going to get done, and just having the discipline to do it.
Yes.
That's perfect.
And what is your major so that the audience can know kind of what you're balancing and the type of classes that you have to balance?
My major is sports management.
Okay. And what do you want to do in the future with that? Do you want to do something with wrestling?
Yeah, I would like to be a coach. I just want to either peer or either high school or college. It just depends.
Yeah,
okay,
that's
that's awesome. Any expectation for next season?
Well, this is my last year, so I'll be done. But yeah, hopefully be fun being a GA and get my master's.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a pretty awesome plan.
Do you think that you ended your season the way that you would have wanted?
No, I wish I would have gotten a little bit higher. It's a little bit disappointing as far as where I placed at, but like overall, thought it was great to All-American that 4th time.
Yeah, well, we're wishing you the most luck this athletic award tonight, and we're so happy that we got to talk to you. I know you had such a successful season all 4 years that you've been here, and we're going to go ahead and toss it over to Madison. She has another interview for us.
Thank you, Grace and Daniel. We're back with another really special interview. We have Oriana Espinoza here with us. Everybody start clapping. Start clapping now. She is on the women's tennis team, and she actually graduated as a Mass Comm student last year, so that's how we know each other. But now you're a GA, so tell me a little bit about how your roles have switched.
So it's been really fun to see the other side of the sports, you know, being on the other side of seeing everything from just a different perspective. I've enjoyed it a lot. Football season was great. We had a great run. If you didn't know, our football season was great.
We won the Battle of Highway 55 this year. Yes, we did.
First time in, I think, 10 years.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That was great. I just had, great moments with every single team. I had the opportunity to travel with other teams as well.
Really fun, too.
I just got back from, it was like a pool play for like flag football national champions. It was in Indiana. I also went to the national championship for women's basketball.
She's just awards. She's doing it. She's been there,
It's been great. I miss playing. I miss being on the court. Miss being, on the other side. But this experience has been everything for me. I've enjoyed it a lot. Enjoyed it. Being so creative with every single team.
Yeah.
It has been great.
No, I completely understand what you mean right now. We have our cheer season just ended, and as a senior, I'm already missing everybody.
Yeah.
How, what do you plan to do, after? What's the next goal for you?
So I really hope to get to be a coach one day.
A coach.
I'm getting my master's in business, so I would love to be a coach and be, just show my skills on the other side of the court, and then just be able to help people. I love helping people. I love being able to, share my own experiences. I was here for 4 years, and I played all 4 years, so it was a little rough. I had my ups and downs, but definitely enjoyed every single part of the ride.
Yeah. Well, we're going to brag on you a little bit because you're up for an award tonight, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Is Female Athlete of the Year?
Yes, ma'am.
How do you feel about that?
Great. I feel like, this was what I've been working on and then what I worked for all 4 years that I was here. So being recognized today just feels great. I know my family's watching. I love you guys. And I just love to, just to be here, be with my friends, my teammates, my work people that are over there taking photos. So it just feels great to be here and be here up for this award tonight.
Well, it was great interviewing you, Oriana. Thank you so much. And we're going to toss it back to Daniel and Grace.
Thanks, Madison. That was a great interview with Oriana. Tonight we have another interview. So why don't you introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Christian Naylor. I am an alumni of Campbellsville University. I graduated here in 2018, which is hard to believe. That was almost 8 years ago.
Yes.
And also graduated in 2021. Crazy part, I was here in Mass Comm doing the same thing you guys are doing right now. And so it's awesome to be back.
Yeah, but hey, the old Athletic Awards Night was not created. It was created in 2019. So what did you guys do instead?
Yeah, so we didn't have this event, but our Mass Comm students, back then you did the Derby Rose Gala. And so the gala, we treated it like this. We did interviews. We got to interview former alumni, big donors, and do the same thing. But now it's just awesome to see you get to do this, get to hang out with your friends in athletics, and it's a cool night.
Yeah, for sure. After communications, what are you doing like now? Can you tell about a little bit?
Yeah, so I wanted to do communications and I wanted to do TV. I wanted to do this. And it was crazy. You never know how God's going to work. And after I spent 1 year in communications, I graduated, worked here for that year, and then God called me into ministry. And as God called me into ministry, he called me to a place called Russell Springs, about 45 minutes from here. And so I've been living in Russell County as a pastor at First Baptist Russell Springs for about, this has been 7 years in February.
Wow,
really awesome
that's
too.
amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
No, that is so amazing. And I know Russell, like you said, is 45 minutes away. So what brings you here tonight?
Yeah, so I am here to host tonight, and so I'm going to have lots of fun tonight.
Yeah,
and
for
so
sure.
we're going to host the banquet. We're going to give awards to all the awesome athletes, and hopefully have some fun as we do that.
Yeah, exactly. You are excited for some of the awards, or you already have like a wish winner or something like that?
Yeah, I am excited for some of the awards. There's a few on the list that I know and that I've been close to, so I won't say their name yet because we don't know who they are. But there are some that I am very proud of and have known for several years, and so that's going to be cool to announce their name because they don't know it tonight either. So.
Now that's exciting that you get to use your degree tonight. Do you think that you're going to be a little rusty?
Oh gosh, yes. I'll be rusty. It's good because it's been 7 years probably since I did anything in communications. The good news is pastoring is similar to communications, and so I do get to talk a lot as my job, and I like and enjoy talking, but as far as it's different than preaching, and so I don't have a script tonight as far as like a sermon. I do have an outline that I'm reading, but it's a lot different than what I normally do.
No, yeah, that's awesome. And I'm so happy that you get to be here tonight. You're going to do great, and I'm so excited to see all of the awards and who you announced tonight. So we're going to toss it back over to Madison for another interview.
Thank you, Grace and Daniel. We have a really fun interview right now. Miss Madison Barlow, she's a senior cheerleader. How are you feeling?
Girl, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm feeling really good. Are you happy to be here?
I'm hype. I've been waiting for this night. I wore my ring on purpose. We're twinning tonight. Yeah. I'm really excited. I feel blessed.
You feel blessed.
Yes.
Well, you are blessed, Miss Barlow.
You,
and she's up for an award tonight, Miss Female Scholar Athlete of the Year.
Yeah.
Multiple achievements right there. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. And how do you feel about that? You had to work really hard this season to earn that. So
yes, I feel really good. Like I said, I'm really blessed. I'm glad that, I put in the hard work and God blessed it for me to be here. I know my grades did a big impact on this award, so I'm just very, very blessed to have this opportunity to be here.
And this really smart, lovely lady right here is going to be our future educator. She's an educator, so your kids are in really good hands right here with Miss Barlow. So we obviously went to nationals together, and it was a super, super, super fun experience. What was your favorite part of that trip?
I would have to say the favorite part of the trip was just us being able to be together for those long 4 days. It was super fun.
The bus rides?
Oh, the bus ride was rough, but to be there and to just have that opportunity to prove ourselves, not only as a team, but as a university, it was awesome.
And we definitely got that recognition, didn't
yeah.
we? We
Oh,
brought
yeah.
back
You
the
see the
rings,
rings?
the
You see the ring?
jackets, the trophy. What
Yeah.
else didn't we bring back?
We brought back everything that we were
Now,
supposed to bring. We
Are
killed
you?
it.
This might be personal. I'm not supposed to share this, but are you planning on GAing next year?
The cat's out the bag.
The cat's out the bag.
I'm still going to be here next year. I plan on being the grad assistant for the cheer team, and I'm really excited because I get to step into this new role of being with my teammates, and they look at me from a different light of more leadership. So that's exciting.
I couldn't be any more proud of you.
Thanks,
you had a great season, and I'm so glad that we met and got to end our cheer career together.
Don't make me cry.
I'm going to miss you so much. But we are going to toss it back to Daniel and Grace. Thank you so much, Madison.
Thanks, girl.
Thanks, Madison. Tonight we're here with the swimming coach, so if you want to introduce yourself a little bit better than I can do, go right ahead.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Casey Bradstreet. I'm the head men's and women's swim coach here at the university.
Awesome. And tell us a little bit about your season.
Oh, there's so many things I could touch on. We really had a very exciting season. I think this is one of the most balanced, competitive programs we've ever had, seeing both success competitively on the men's and women's side, lots of broken records, lots of really great competing moments individually, but also in relays. So all of that was super, super exciting. But I would also say that this has been one of the most cohesive groups that I've ever coached, that watching them grow as teammates, to care for one another, work hard together, work through conflict in a healthy way, all of those types of things, that's really been a blessing as well.
Oh, I understand. Honestly, the team dynamic makes such a difference. And just my team, like being a part of my team and how amazing our team dynamic is, it has changed everything. So I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. And how proud are you because your team has a lot of nominations tonight. So can you tell us about?
Yes, absolutely. So I was really excited to see we've got 3 different individuals who are nominated tonight. I think they're all incredibly deserving. So I'm excited to see how it plays out tonight. But just to see the hard work and dedication pay off to the point of recognition here amongst our peers has been such a gift, really.
And I know you're nominated for Moment of the Year. Can you share that moment with us?
Sure. So Marlene Crew Brown, she is a junior this year. She has been growing in her competitiveness every season, and this year had the privilege of coaching her to victory in the conference of the 200 breaststroke, and it was so exciting to watch. And going into the race, it was very, very close. They were all seated very, very close, and in the last just really couple of milliseconds is when it started to become clear, and I knew about 2 strokes before she finished that she had it. And watching the team celebrate her was magnificent, really wonderful.
That's awesome. No, we love seeing the swim team get recognition that they deserve, and we have another interview out on the floor, so we're going to toss it right back to Madison.
Thank you, Daniel and Grace. We are here with Hunter Brown, our head coach of the football team. Hunter, how you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling pretty good. These events are always really well put together by the university. The players enjoy it. The staff enjoys it. Really just a great event overall for the athletic program here at Campbellsville.
Now, this is your first year as head coach. How did you try to change or fit the program to fit your standards?
Yeah, that's been an awesome transition. Just obviously, as a kid, you always grow up trying to figure out what you want to do for a living. Then you kind of get a chance to do it, and you're doing it. And, now that I'm in the chair, it's kind of just getting to put that vision in play, right? And it's just a day-by-day process, getting to build a right culture, getting to build a belief and a standard and an expectation that you set from day one. And, man, the staff, the players have really bought into that vision. And obviously, being a faith-based program, being a Christ-centered program, our motto this year, our motto moving forward is going to be WIT, whatever it takes.
Whatever
and
it
we're gonna buy in on that, and so really excited to see where we can build this program moving forward.
That's awesome. I like that. Now, this year you guys did incredible, may I say.
Yeah.
And we won the Battle of Highway 55 for the first time in a while. How was that?
Yeah, absolutely. Awesome game to be in for sure. What an environment that game always is. You like to be in those games, but not only be in those games, but obviously winning those games, right? And so what an experience for our staff, our players, most importantly, the university, a good win, but not being satisfied with just that one win, right? And so now what we want to do is not just be a competitive football program, but we want to be a championship football program. And then once we're able to make that, we want to be a consistent championship football program. And so looking at each opponent, one opponent at a time, one game at a time. But, yeah, overall, great experience for the players, great atmosphere, and great win for us.
Yeah, and we get to see your athletes on the field, obviously. We see them all, and they kind of look – oh, never mind. We are actually going to toss it over to Daniel and Grace. Thank you so much for your interview.
Absolutely. Thank you.
We're back here, and there's lots of more people here.
Yeah, for sure. As I said, I already saw a couple of my teammates that they are back at 2 tables now, so we have a lot of people here now.
Yes, and I'm seeing a lot of football players here tonight, and I know they had such a successful season this year. Their last home game of the season, I was thankfully able to be there because I'm a cheerleader, and it was amazing. They played Lindsey Wilson College. And for those of you that don't know, Lindsey Wilson is about 17 miles away from Campbellsville, so there's a huge rivalry. And they have a Highway 55 trophy that goes between the two schools. So this year we were able to take home that trophy for the first time in a few years. It's been a while since, at least since I've been here, we've not received it.
Yeah, for sure. No, me neither. And also I know that maybe the soccer team, they have a really huge big players, and for us it's really tough to get the victories, but hopefully next season we will win there so we can take the trophy again back to Campbellsville.
Yes, every team competes against Lindsey Wilson, and it's a healthy rivalry, and it's really fun. I like the trophy aspect. I like that they do that. I think it makes it more fun for the athletes, and it makes it, like I said, a little more competitive against both of us.
Yeah, obviously, and as you guys know, we are in the Mid-South Conference. I think this is one of the really difficult conferences.
Yes, it's one of the most competitive.
All over sports, I know that the tennis, soccer, football, we have normally all the, in the 7 teams that we are in the conference, we normally have everybody in the top 25 for each sport.
Yeah, we're NAI and we're the Mid-South Conference, so like he said, it's a very competitive conference. I mean, we're competing against people 17 miles away, so it's been awesome being able to see them this season. So we're going to go ahead and toss it over, and we'll be right back with you soon. But before we go, we want to talk about a few people that we have seen, like Miss Tiger. And so we'll be back and we'll bring up that and we'll talk a little bit more about those nominations. But first, we're going to toss it back over to Madison.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. What about those barbecues you plan in detail for your family? Or your daughter's first costume party? It was out of this world. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make. When it comes to making plans, you are the best. Remember the best planned 90 minutes of your life? Or that surprise party for your parents' golden anniversary? You get the golden planning. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
My mother was always very familiar with her neighborhood, but one day she stopped at the stop sign for much longer than usual. And she didn't know whether she should go forward or turn, and she wasn't even really sure where she was at. It was very unsettling for her.
I felt so much better after my son told me, "Mom, I don't want you to worry or be afraid. I'll be there for you, and we'll figure it out."
Welcome to the 2026 Campbellsville University Athletic Awards Night, a mass communication department production on the CU Sports Network. Now let's head inside the Powell Athletic Center to our hosts, Grace Stewart and Daniel Garcia.
Welcome back to the 2026 Athletic Awards Night on Campbellsville University Sports Network. We unfortunately did not toss it over to Madison. It was actually a pan of the room. So
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys could see it is filling up, and we were able to find another interview.
Yeah, exactly. Can you introduce yourself a little bit more for the audience?
I'm McKenna Kraft. I'm a freshman wrestler here at Campbellsville.
Yes, and can you tell us a little bit about what you're nominated for tonight?
I'm nominated for Women's Freshman of the Year and then Moment of the Year too.
Okay, that's pretty nice. As a freshman, what are the things that bring you here to Campbellsville University?
I came here because I have a really great community. I've known a lot of girls here from Ohio, and I really liked the coaches and everybody leading up to being here at Campbellsville.
Awesome. And you said you were nominated for Moment of the Year. Can you share a little bit about what that moment was like?
It was amazing. I ended up getting Moment of the Year for winning conference as a freshman and beating the girl that was ranked number 2. So it was super exciting and fun.
That's amazing.
There is something that you can tell to the incoming freshmen, maybe to the team or maybe to Campbellsville University about how it's being living here?
It's been super amazing. I think go to church and Three Trees is amazing. Make great friends and just have a good time.
That's amazing. And what work does it take to put in? So I know you've been so successful this season. So in order to be that successful, what did you have to do?
We practice every day bright and early at 5:30 in the morning. So just a lot of dedication and work put in.
I remember seeing posts on Instagram of the sunrise from you guys, and it was like, I can't believe they're awake right now.
Yeah, exactly. And also when I was going to breakfast at 7:30 a.m. and you guys were there like sweating and everything, I said like, whoa, what is going on here? Because I think it's really tough training at that time of the day. For sure.
And if you want to share a little bit about your wrestling career, how long you've been doing it, and I know you shared what brought you to Campbellsville, but maybe what brought you to college athletics in general.
I've wrestled since I was 4 years old. I've loved it my whole life. I had 2 older brothers that wrestled, so it kind of just brought me into the sport, and then I ended up loving it, and I always have, and it's always been a dream to wrestle in college and make it to the next level.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's amazing. I think, well, you say that you had 2 brothers that wrestler. I think your family is really talented because, I mean, you are here, you won a Mid-South Conference Championship, so it's really nice. How do you feel about this?
It's great. I love the opportunity, and I just love the sport.
Yes, and then going into your next season, what do you think you're looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to a lot. I mean, I'm just super excited, and hopefully I'll win my national title next year.
We're wishing you the most luck. We're going to go ahead and toss it back over, and we will see you back whenever the award show is starting.
Thank you so much, Daniel and Grace. We have another really special interview. We have our head coach, the cheer head coach, April Higdon, here with us. Everybody give her some claps. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling pretty exceptional. Not only are we national champions, but we have 3 up for awards tonight. Yeah. We have Madison Barlow for Female Athlete Scholar.
We got to speak with her.
And also Josh Tobby. He is the Male Scholar Athlete this year. And then Macy Higdon, she is our Champions of Character. So 3. I'm excited. I don't
really
know if
great
we had,
year.
Yeah, we did.
We did have a really great year. Is there anything you want to speak about, as national champions? This is your first time as a head coach of national champions. I'm sure you have something you want to say.
Wow, what a year. We started off strong. We only lost like maybe 3 seniors last year, so the entire team got to come back this year, and we got to add to that, which is huge in cheerleading because you're not starting all over. But we just practiced, Madison, as champions from the get-go. We started our year off changing our group chat to national champions, and we practiced, and we talked about it. We talked about what it would feel like wearing the ring, wearing the jacket, and here we are.
And then the jackets, we got to our national championship, and they were already in our school colors. So what more? What more is that? So is there any plans for the next coming years for you, or is this how do you see the cheer program growing?
Well, we have 8 seniors graduating this year, but don't worry, we've already signed 10 for next year.
There we go.
We're heading still in the right direction.
And so this year we switched from, y'all were originally doing the Mid-South Conference, and then we switched and we did UCA last year, which was obviously a big change as well. But then this year we got to join our dance team. How did that feel going to a competition where you had another fellow coach from the same school and you also were just a little more prepared?
It was great having that support. Laura has become a great friend to me since I've been here. She has been to this competition in the past, and so it was really nice having somebody to, if you had a question, I could call on her. But one of the best things was just being able to cheer on each other. We got to go support them during their competition. They got to support us. And that's huge whenever you're on the mat and somebody is just standing out there and cheering your name and cheering you on. And that gets you hyped up and ready to go.
It sure did. What was your reaction as a coach? I know from an athlete standpoint, we were all hugging each other and crying, waiting to hear the results. What were you doing while we were doing that?
Praying.
Praying.
I just, honestly, Madison, I was proud before we ever got the title. Like I said, we practiced like champions. We prepared like champions. And we just had the champion mindset.
We did.
And so, you guys were the only ones that I saw there saying good luck to other teams, good luck to our competition. I think they really appreciated that. They even asked you guys for some advice.
Yeah, they did.
And it was just a very, very proud moment, not just as a coach and just as a Tiger in general.
All right. Well, thank you so much for talking to me today, and we're going to toss it back to Grace and Daniel.
Thank you, Madison. We appreciate you. We have another interview. Dr. Parker, our vice president here. What brings you here tonight?
Well, I always love to celebrate our students, no matter what they're doing, because we're proud of them.
Yes, and I heard you were a Campbellsville alum. What got you here in the role that you are now as vice president?
Well, just to be honest, when I graduated, I was working in the admissions office, and I was also finishing a master's degree at Western Kentucky. And then in a moment of desperation, they hired me to teach psychology, and they just haven't gotten rid of me yet.
Yeah, I've been in a psychology class, and it's really difficult. I'm really struggling a little bit, but it's okay. Like you were used to work in the admissions. I'm international, so why you choose the international people, or what are the things that maybe Campbellsville offer to the international people?
Well, I think for international students, it's a very safe, very all-American, rural America experience. And you get to know a lot of people, make a lot of friends, study with some excellent scholars. But for American students, the international student experience is great because you get to meet people from different cultures and learn and grow together.
Yeah, exactly. I've been doing like few friends here at Campbellsville, and I'm really, as our things say, like far from home, this is your home. I think it's really nice, to be honest.
Wonderful. I'm glad you feel that way, and we want it to be that for all of our students, and it is a family.
Yes, and I know tonight's obviously the athletic awards night. Do you have an award that you're looking forward to seeing at all?
Well, I love the scholar athletes, and so many of our athletes and our teams just have high GPA. They're committed to their education, and they're also doing the sport, balancing all of that, learning discipline and learning to compete. It's a great combination.
Yeah, we were talking about it. We were talking about how we always hear you're a student first and you're an athlete second. And that's the most true statement I've ever heard in my life. You have to be a student first. So what advice do you have for any incoming student athletes?
I think learn to balance early. Don't overcommit to too many activities. You want to get involved, but not too many. But also learn from your seniors and juniors on your team about how they have managed their schedule and all of the responsibilities.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I think this is really good night for sure. You can talk like a little bit more, like why this event really matters.
Well, I think all of our athletes compete in their own sports, of course. They all study and learn in their different programs. But this is a night for us to all just come together and recognize the amount of commitment, hard work, diligence that's led to their success over the year in so many ways.
Yeah,
no,
sure.
I agree. Thank you for coming and letting us interview you. This has been an amazing interview, and we're going to go ahead and toss it over to a break. You're watching the 2026 Athletic Awards Night on CU Sports Network.
We'll be right back for more of the 2026 Campbellsville University Athletic Awards Night on the CU Sports Network.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
When I was growing up, my mom was extremely tidy. We were trained to put things back where we got them from. One day, when I walked into my mom's house, I felt like I walked to someone else's house. There was stuff everywhere. And just growing up the way I grew up, and to see this transition was very alarming.
When Sean talked to me, it was a wake-up call, and that's when I went to the doctor.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff. Like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat. You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff. Like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
Welcome to the 2026 Campbellsville University Athletic Awards Night, a mass communication department production on the CU Sports Network. Now let's head inside the Powell Athletic Center to our hosts, Grace Stewart and Daniel Garcia.
Welcome back to the 2026 Athletic Awards tonight on Campbellsville University Sports Network. Today we're joined with a volleyball player, so tell us a little bit about yourself and your season.
My name is Katie, Katie Vest, and we had a really good season this past fall. We finished second in conference, and we did really well in regular season. We definitely had a lot of young talent, I feel like. We had a lot of freshmen come in and play a big part of the team, which is really cool to see. But yeah, we had a really good season.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah, for sure. You being a freshman and now you are nominated for Freshman of the Year. How do you manage like this from studies and with the team for being like really successful?
Yeah, I definitely was a different change of pace from high school, like battling like studies and also volleyball. But I think that just like the team and us like coming together and helping each other out and just supporting each other through it all, I think that really helped. And I think that like on the volleyball side, just like being positive with each other and having good leadership on our team has like really helped us with this whole season.
Yes, you guys are a close-knit team. And we actually had an interview with the swimming coach, and she was talking about how their team dynamic really set the tone for their season. Do you feel like the same thing happened for your all season as well?
Yes, I think that because we were all so close, that's why we played so well together. Like obviously you need talent, but it doesn't work without chemistry. So I think that because we got close so quick and have such good bonds, I think that's why we really were so successful.
Yeah, and you can see the chemistry. Like when you guys are around each other, you can see it. Like I see you guys at practices. We practice before you all. We see you at games, and you can tell that you guys are a close team.
Yeah, and how is built that chemistry, like being like a little bit or freshmen, like juniors, seniors?
Yeah, so I think that because we're together all the time, like at practices and workouts every single day, I think that's just what like really built it, is like we're always together. So, you know, even like juniors, freshmen, seniors, all of us, we're all very close.
Yes.
Pretty nice.
Thank you for letting us interview you. This was amazing. We're going to toss it on over to Madison.
Thank you, Daniel and Grace. Right now we have Shane Boswell, who is actually Ashton Boswell. We were just joking about that beforehand, and I messed it up, didn't I? Ashton Boswell, who is a member of the CU men's wrestling team. You are up for Freshman of the Year. How does it feel being a freshman and winning that award? Like, obviously, as a freshman, it's crazy to win anything here, and winning that, how do you feel being nominated for that?
I mean, it feels great. I mean, I really don't know what to say. I mean, I saw the video. I got the email. It was a good feeling, but I knew I worked hard this season, so.
So you deserve it, huh?
I wouldn't say I deserve it, but.
I think everybody who's nominated deserves it, and you're one of them, huh?
Well, then yeah, I like to see everybody that's nominated deserves it.
We haven't done this yet, and I wanted to. We're gonna get into your fit check for the night, okay? You want to tell me where? Give us the fit check, the shirt. What is it? The little black collared shirt?
Okay. It's nothing too crazy.
Nothing too crazy?
We went to the Tiger shop. I mean, they got some good stuff.
They got some good stuff at the Tiger shop.
I got a nice polo. And then, you know, the pants, they're not crazy expensive. I went to Goodwill, probably like $3.
Yeah.
And then I got some loafers, probably like $60. So it's not bad.
Yeah.
That's the
good outfit.
That's the fit. Yeah.
Good outfit. All right. And for wrestling this year, I'm not too informed on wrestling, so I don't want to make any wrong statements. But how was y'all's season compared to like your high school, or like how is it different? How has that change been from going from high school to college wrestling?
Oh, it's much more competitive. Like I'd like to say I was the only good person on my team, and then my team wasn't we weren't good as a team, so we couldn't do anything good as a team.
No community, maybe.
Yeah, no community. So we go to duels, we'd lose. But I mean, I come here, and we're doing good. I mean, we were ranked in the country. I mean, we were doing good. So
that is nuts.
It was really competitive.
Congratulations. Yeah. So also, if we're going to jump into it, is there anything that like you want to any goals that you have before you're done with college? Like, is there anything that you want to achieve while you're here sports-wise with wrestling?
I mean, I want to be a national champion, but honestly, I'm just trying to be the best wrestler I can be, and that being a national champion is just a byproduct of it. So that's just what I'm trying to be.
And is there any specific reason that you chose CU?
I wouldn't say there was any particular reason. I think that God just brought me here, and I'm just blessed to be here.
Yeah. Okay. Is there any final words you want to say to anybody watching on screen? Maybe any family watching that you want to wave at?
I don't know if any family was watching, but it was good to talk to y'all tonight, and it was good to talk to you.
It was so great to interview you. Thank you so much. And we are actually going to toss it back over to Daniel and Grace.
Thanks, Madison. Obviously, being here during our spring season, it's amazing, but it's also sad because some of our sports teams can't be here with us.
Yeah, exactly.
We just got word that our softball team just won their first round of their conference championship, which is awesome. And the volleyball team is still playing. They're up right now.
Yeah, exactly.
So
2-0. Hopefully they can turn the game and win. And also yesterday the baseball team win against the number 2 seed Fred Hardeman, and they will take the semifinal against Cumberland.
yes, we're so excited and wishing them the most luck. Tonight we've got some awards coming up very, very soon. Daniel, can you tell us a little bit about some of the awards and maybe like your favorite?
Well, I'm cheering for 3 in special, to be honest. Like, as we had one of the male athletes of the year nominated, Mihaly Blesi. He's my teammate. Also, obviously, all the team are cheering for him. Also, coach of the year, because we had really, really big teams this season, and also my coach and our team are nominated for that. And also, I think we had a nomination for media team of the year.
Awesome.
So, because we won the national championship, as already said. So yeah, hopefully we can take the whole awards tonight for us. And how about you, Grace?
Yeah, I think I'm really excited for Miss Tiger. My former roommate, Reagan Hasha, love her. She's nominated. I'm wishing her luck, along with all of the other nominees, because I know it's a competitive award. Everybody that is up there for the award is the most deserving. And I know it's unfortunate the softball coach was nominated for Coach of the Year and she can't be here.
Yeah, exactly. And well, we have almost everybody here now. Some people that already are taking photos and everything.
Yes. Yeah, we can see the flash in the corner.
Yeah, exactly.
I see Reagan wishing her luck, obviously, like I said. And the room is really filling up. We see a lot of athletes at the photo booth right now. They're sitting down waiting for the food. I'm sure Madison's been talking about the food.
Exactly. And I think during the breaks we were talking about that, because we are starving, and also the food smells really nice.
It smells amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm excited to see what they have prepared. It's going to be a great night. The awards are going to be so fun to see. I'm on the edge of my seat, like I'm sure all of you guys are, but it'll be great.
Yeah, exactly. And talking a little bit more about us, like how these past 4 years was for you, Grace.
I actually stayed an extra year, so I guess it's technically
that's
5
really
years.
Nice. That's really
so
nice.
I guess it's technically 5 years, but my last 5 years have been awesome. Like, being a part of the cheer team for 4 years has been incredible. My coach, April Higdon, love her to death. She's been an amazing coach to us. I mean, she brought us to the place that we are now and winning our national championship. We could not have done it without her or our coach, Dylan. So it is.
How does it feel, being a national championship?
It feels amazing. I mean, you would know, like we said, but it's just awesome. And I'm so sad that I can't be here next year, and
for sure.
I'm sad that I can't be with my teammates and whatnot. You're a senior, correct?
Yes, I will graduate on December, so I have the pleasure to play at least 1 year more. So yeah, I think I'm excited for the next season, because as our coach said, it's gonna be really tough. But we are angry. We want to make it into national championships. So yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, we've had such a successful season with all of our sports teams here this year. So I'm sure you guys have a lot to live up to.
Yeah.
I mean, just like as we were saying here, like the softball team, the volleyball team, the baseball, just back to back to back wins.
Yeah,
I cannot imagine like having to come back next year and live up to all of the success. So. Yeah. We are going to go ahead and toss you over shortly to Madison. She's probably going to share a little bit about her point of view. She'll probably tell you that she's hungry and ready for the food. But no, it's really, really fun to be here tonight.
For sure.
But we are going to go ahead and we're going to toss it over to Madison, like I said, and we'll be back with you shortly to share a little bit about the awards.
Thank you, Daniel and Grace. Looks like my chocolate cake's going to have to wait again. People are starting to fill up in here. It's getting really, really busy. I've had a great time talking to these people. I don't know if you can tell. I'm about to have a great time tearing this cake up, and I haven't gotten a plate of food yet. They told me I couldn't eat while I was doing this, so I've been waiting, but I'm ready to eat. And if you don't want your cake and you're in the building, you can give it to me. But there's plenty of people, in all seriousness, that have showed up. Everybody looks incredible. I actually see Dr. Hopkins, so he should be taking the stage soon, and that'll be really exciting, and we'll get to start. Seeing who won all these awards, obviously we got to talk to some of the nominees and some of the coaches, and it was just a really fun time. I had a great time. I'm sure they had a great time up there talking to whoever they talked to. We had a really great time. And I really don't want to go yet. I really just want to stay here and eat my cake and talk to y'all. I wish I could interview you guys. What's going on? Is anything happening? No? All right. They told me I have to be serious, so we're going to be serious. I'm joking. But no, for real, we're at the final moments right here. We are in the end zone. We're about to see who won. We're about to get to hear guest speakers. We're about to get to celebrate hard work and success. And the slideshow's playing on there. I mean, the vibes in the building are super high right now. I'm on cloud 9. I'm ready to eat. I'm ready to win. I mean, I'm not even nominated for anything, and I'm ready to win something. But, you know, we're just down here right now, and no more interviews for the night. I had a great time talking to you guys, though. I won't be here next year. I'm graduating. So, you know, see ya. Love you. Bye. We're going to toss it back to Grace and Daniel.
Yeah, well, Grace, we are here in the Athletic Bowl Center, so we need to talk about basketball for sure.
Obviously. I know the male basketball coach, Vernon, he was actually the women's golf coach at one point, and he was able to have Cassidy get one of the records for the program history as a golf player. So he's a jack of many trades. I mean, a great basketball coach, but also a great golf coach in the past, which is incredible.
Yeah, it's incredible because I have like a few examples. We can say like we have few examples that people that maybe play another sport and coach other sport. Why not? I mean, I don't really know someone here at CU, but as you say, we have our former coach for basketball.
Yeah,
so
there
really
are
nice.
a lot of dual sport athletes. I know Conley Wilson on the dance team and Tinley on the dance team. They are golf players and they're on the dance team, like I said. So it is really impressive. But it looks like we have Dr. Hopkins on the stage. So we're going to go ahead and toss you over to the stage to get this show on the road.
Good evening, friends. Good evening, friends, and welcome to our Athletic Awards banquet as we draw down an incredibly successful 25-26 year. We're gathered together tonight with champions of many types. We have champions of character across the room. We have some champions of conference scattered here and there tonight, and we also have with us tonight some national champions. It has been a great year for CU sports. We are proud of our Tigers, and tonight we get to celebrate you as team. We also get to celebrate you as individual. Parents, family, friends that are here with us, you are honored guests. We count you as part of the CU family. Thank you for being here to encourage and to congratulate, and we look forward to spending time with you this evening as we progress. In just a moment, we are going to ask you to begin the dinner, and this is how it will work. There are 2 serving lines over here to my right, so you just walk toward the bleachers over here and come from the outside in. Did I do that right? The outside in, and just wrap around from either side, whichever pathway looks the closest to you or whichever one has the people you want to stand in line with. You go that direction and we'll meet you there, and it's going to be a great evening of food, fellowship, and celebration. As we begin, let's begin as we should so many things. Will you join me together in a word of prayer? Heavenly Father, We are honored to be here tonight in your presence because you promised us that where 2 or 3 are gathered together in your name, that you are there in their midst. And tonight we gather in your name to celebrate these students, their character, their winning ways, and just all that they have brought to Campbellsville University. I thank you tonight for coaches, for leaders across this university that have made this moment possible. We thank you for team managers, for those who are helping with healing, the trainers, and those that encourage from the sidelines. But especially tonight, we focus on these students. We pray your blessing on them. For those that are about to graduate and to head in different directions, we ask your blessing as they go to be salt and light to a world in need. For those that are returning, we pray for safety, blessings over the summer, growth as they continue in their college career. And for all of us tonight, we ask your blessings as we partake of this food and this fellowship. It's in your precious name that we pray. Amen. You may begin.
What a great prayer.
Yeah,
I'm
for
sure everybody's so excited to eat. Everyone's going and grabbing their plates now. So the award show will begin soon.
Yeah, so we are going to toss it to a break. Here at, you are watching the 2026 Athletics Awards Night here at the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
We'll be right back for more of the 2026 Campbellsville University Athletic Awards Night on the CU Sports Network.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
The thing that drives me every day as a dad is him. Every day he's hungry for something. And there's this huge responsibility in making sure that he's a good person. I think the advice I would give is you don't need to know all the answers. It's okay to make mistakes. As long as it's coming from love, then it kind of starts to work itself out.
Life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome. Prediabetes does. 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, but with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. And you can change the outcome. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test today. Go to doihaveprediabetes.org.
When I was 10, my mom got deported. We had a difficult time, and I feel that's why I didn't get to finish school. My husband is really supportive in a way that he pushed me to go back to school.
She wants to have a career so her kids can look up to her.
They both keep me motivated to go to school, and they see that if I do it, like, they can do it too, you know? I feel that everything's possible.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
You're not gonna get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff.
Mama!
Like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
For that warm ovation. I appreciate that. Did everybody enjoy their meal okay? Yep. Thanks to Pioneer Catering for all that you do preparing and serving tonight's dinner. We always appreciate their hard work and helping make this evening special. I want to say a quick thank you also to everyone who made this possible. Certainly a team effort every year when everybody comes together, starting with More Than a Game Committee, mass communications, broadcast teams, physical plant, the advancement team, and really the list goes on. Ashley, where are you at? You see Ashley raising her hand. She is special thanks to her. She's really been the one that kind of coordinates all of this and makes it all come together here at the end. She's done a great job, so thank you, Ashley. We're going to hear more on our sponsors later, but thank you to everyone who helped financially support this awards night, and a special thanks to our presenting sponsor, Hometown Pharmacy. Nelda, I see you there, and Jason, thank you all for all that you all do at Hometown Pharmacy, not only for Campbellsville University, but really the broader community for all that you do. So thank you all very much. Well, it's finally time to get started as we celebrate the outstanding accomplishments of our student athletes and our coaches. At Campbellsville University, athletics has always been about more than just a game. It's about developing character, strengthening faith, and building servant leaders that will carry far beyond the field, court, track, or arena. Our more than a game approach reminds us that the lessons learned through competition, like discipline, perseverance, teamwork, and integrity, shape not only better athletes, but better men and women of God who find their calling and serve His kingdom. Tonight we celebrate those men and women and embody that vision. To kick things off, it is now my privilege to introduce our MC for the evening. Dr. Christian Naylor serves as senior pastor of Russell Springs First Baptist Church and is also a proud graduate of Campbellsville University, where he completed his undergraduate studies in 2018 and later earned his Master of Theology in 2021. He earned his Doctor of Ministry in Apologetics and Strategic Leadership from New Orleans Baptist Theological Seminary and is deeply committed to faith, leadership, and service. He and his wife, Gabrielle, are raising their children, Rosemary and Zion, and they're joyfully expecting another child in November. Please join me in welcoming back to campus Dr. Christian Naylor.
Well, good evening, Campbellsville University. It is my honor to be back on campus. This is home for me. I live in Russell County now, but I always accept the invite anytime someone asks me to come back to this wonderful and beautiful campus. I would first like to thank ChatGPT for writing that bio tonight. Did a wonderful job. I'm sure you've never used that before, have you, students? No, never, not student athletes. Hey, this night is a special night. And I want you to just take a moment to think about what we're doing here and to make this night a part of your everyday life, especially as you graduate. When you enter into the real world or when you enter into adulthood, one of the things you will find is life gets tough. And what you find is sometimes as an adult, things aren't as fun as they used to be. And you don't celebrate like you used to. Tonight is about celebration. I'm thankful the scriptures talk, and God Himself talks a lot about this idea of celebration, rejoicing, celebrating with festivals and feasts. And I think one of the things we forget as we get older is to remember this discipline of celebration. And so here's what I want you to do tonight, athletes. I want you to rejoice. I want you to cheer loud. I want you to hoop and holler for your teammates. I want you to celebrate tonight and to celebrate and be proud of your accomplishments and your hard work. You know, a lot of times after a big win, it's back to work. But tonight, take time to enjoy and celebrate your hard work for not only yourself, but your university. And so I want to get started tonight with just recognizing a few different groups. And so first we want to recognize student athletes. If you are a student athlete, would you please stand up? Come on, student athletes, there you go. Let's give the athletes a hand. Tonight is about you, and tonight is for you. Thank you, student athletes. You may take a seat. Next group I would like to honor tonight is the parents of our athletes. If you are a parent tonight, would you please stand so we can take the time to honor you? Amen. Parents, you have sacrificed so much. You have, I'm sure your minivans have smelled like shoes for the past 18 years, and you've probably paid way too much for hotel rooms. But you're here tonight to celebrate the one you love. And so parents, thank you so much for being a part of this special night. And last but not least, may we have head coaches. If you are a head coach, would you please stand tonight? Come on, coaches. This would not be possible without the dedication and the sleepless nights of our head coaches. So coaches, thank you for being part of our student athletes' lives and their games. I want to kind of give you, if you're not familiar with the awards night, to show you how it works and how students are nominated. It first starts off with nominations from the head coaches. After they collect all the nominations from the head coaches, our More Than a Game committee, that consists of a handful of directors with CU Athletics, will then make the final vote. So I'm going to ask, if you win an award tonight, when your name is called, come up and accept your award, and then there will be a time right here to pause for a photo. And so take your time coming up and be sure to take a photo with your award tonight. At this moment, I would like to have all the student athletes who were chosen as the champion of character representative for your team to make their way down this side to receive your reward. And so all the athletes, you can give them a hand. All athletes chosen as the champion of character, if you'll make your way to my left. And as they make their way down, we want to take time tonight to thank our sponsors for this evening. Our presenting sponsor, Hometown Pharmacy. Our diamond sponsors, Print Media and Jim and Lori Hardy. Our gold sponsors, Campbellsville Taylor County Chamber of Commerce, Max and Heather Wise, JCA Media, Wise, Buckner and Sproles, and Saloma Baptist Church. Thank you, sponsors, for your support for Tiger Athletics and over 900 athletes representing 32 times this year. Can we give our sponsors a hand this evening for making tonight possible? One of the highest honors for a student athlete at Campbellsville University is to be recognized by their coach for this award of Champion of Character. To receive this award, the students must exemplify 5 core principles. The principles are respect, sportsmanship, servant leadership, responsibility, and integrity. The evidence of these attributes has helped them to represent their respective teams at Campbellsville University with dignity. Representing archery, Trenton Napier. Representing baseball, Nick Hagan. Nick is unable to make it. He is at the conference tournament, and so we wish our best of luck to Nick. Representing bass fishing, Noah Dabney. He was not able to make it tonight, but you can give Noah a hand. Representing men's basketball, my favorite basketball player since his freshman year of high school, Jay Milburn. Representing women's basketball, Bella Stiles. Representing men's bowling, Aiden Sproles. Representing women's bowling, Caitlin Shavurak. Representing cheerleading, Macy Higdon. Representing men's cross country, Samuel Larson. He was unable to make it tonight. Representing women's cross country, Emma Madding, unable to make it as well. Representing dance, Barrett Nolan. Representing eSports, Grayson Lang. Unable to make it tonight as well. Representing flag football, J.C. Harper. Representing football, Jet Ingle. Representing men's golf, Quarantin Hugh. Representing women's golf, Priya Lachaya. Representing men's soccer, Mark Horn. That's how you celebrate. Representing women's soccer, Grace Smith. Representing softball, Ellie Coley. She is at her conference tournament, and so we wish the best of luck to Miss Ellie. Representing men's swimming, Luca Mota. Representing women's swimming, Kinsey Underwood. Representing men's tennis, Alex Tiffin Martin. Representing women's tennis, Belen Cavallero. Representing men's track, Isaiah Bain. He is unable to make it. Representing women's track, Micaiah Allen. Also unable to make it. Representing men's volleyball, Luke Strassener. Unable to make it as well. Representing women's volleyball, Olivia Hellman. Representing men's wrestling, Shad Sloan. And representing women's wrestling, Gabby Perez. Let's give another hand for our champions of character tonight. Our first awards tonight are for the male and female athletes of the year. These are the individuals who excelled at their sports and were instrumental to their team's overall success. Here to present the male athlete of the year is Devin Hughes. Let's take a moment to meet our nominees for the Lou Cunningham Male Player of the Year.
Is Nick Yancey. Nick was the Mid-South Conference 141-pound champion, securing first-team All-Conference and academic All-Conference. Yancey was an NAI All-American, placing 7th at Nationals, going 4-1 in duels, 10-1 in opens, and 6-2 in postseason competition. He was the men's wrestling representative on the student athlete leadership team and leader of the Bible study, His Words, Not Mine. Our second nominee is Malele Blessy. Blessy led his team to an NCCAA National Championship, scoring 5 goals throughout the tournament and was named NCCAA Player of the Year. He was named second team All-Conference. Blessy scored 18 goals, dishing out 6 assists, totaling 42 points. He was first team NCCAA All-American. Our final nominee is Trey Bass. Bass was an instrumental part of the Tigers' kick coverage and return teams, recording 5 tackles and a forced fumble. Bass won the inaugural Mid-South Conference Special Teams Player of the Year award. Trey also earned first-team All-Conference at running back after a dominant senior season. He rushed for over 1,000 yards and scored 11 touchdowns, amassing 1,500 all-purpose yards to go with 18 total touchdowns.
And your 2026 Lou Cunningham Male Athlete of the Year is Malele Blessy with men's soccer. Here to present the Donna Wise Female Player of the Year is Coach Ginger High Colvin. Let's meet our nominees.
Our first nominee is Whitney Hay. The newest member of the Lady Tigers 1,000 Point Club, Hay averaged 17.7 points per ball game to go with 2.2 assists, 4.6 rebounds, and 1.7 steals. Hay shot 51% from the floor to go with 79% from the charity stripe. Hay closed out her collegiate career with an NCCAA National Player of the Year award, NAIA First Team All-American honors, and First Team All-Mid-South Conference. Our second nominee is Oriana Espinoza. She finished the season with an 11-4 singles record and a 9-5 doubles record. Espinoza was an ITA NAI All-American. She was first team All-Conference and an academic All-Mid-South Conference honoree. Oriana was the Mid-South Conference Champion of Character and was ranked 9th nationally in the ITA rankings. Our final nominee is Jessie Daniels. Daniels set the Lady Tigers single-season home run record with 23 home runs in the 2025 season, earning NAI second-team All-American honors. Daniels was recognized as an NFCA first-team All-American as well as an NCCAA first-team All-American. Daniels was first-team All-Mid-South Conference, leading the team with a .426 batting average, 63 RBI, and 42 runs scored.
Your 2026 Donna Wise Female Athlete of the Year is Jessie Daniels with softball. Jessie is unable to be with us tonight due to the tournament, and Coach Ginger will be accepting this award on her behalf. Good job. The Tigers have had lots of great moments this past year. Here to present the award for the JCA Media Team Moment of the Year is Dr. Joe Hopkins. Let's take a moment to meet our nominees.
Our first nominee is men's soccer, winning the NCCAA championship with a 2-0 victory over Grace College. Our second nominee is women's soccer, winning the Mid-South Conference championship 2-1 in overtime over the eventual NAI runner-up Cumberland's Patriots. Our final nominee is men's wrestling, capturing the Mid-South Conference regular season championship.
The winner of the 2026 JCA Media Team Moment of the Year is men's soccer, winning the NCCAA National Championship. guys. Not only have our teams have great moments, but several student athletes have had their own moments to shine as well. Here to present us with the individual moment of the year is Jim and Lori Hardy. Let's meet our nominees.
Our first nominee is Marlene Crew Brown. She was the Mid-South Conference champion in the 200-yard breaststroke. Our second nominee is McKenna Craft. She was the Mid-South Conference individual champion at 103 pounds. Our final nominee is Nick Yancey. He defeated the #1 ranked NAIA wrestler to secure the Tigers' Mid-South Conference regular season championship.
Your 2026 Jim and Lori Hardy individual moment of the year goes to Marlene Crew Brown, winning the MSC championship in the 200 breaststroke. Here to present the award for the Print Media Mr. and Miss Tiger Award is Jason and Rose Hines. The Mr. and Miss Tiger Award seeks to acknowledge individual senior student athletes who embody the Christian ideals of Campbellsville University within the outside and on the outside of athletics. Their example, work ethic, and dedication extends from the locker room to the classroom and to the community. Let's meet the nominees for this year's Print Media Mr. Tiger Award.
Our first nominee is Jay Milburn. Appearing in more than 100 games, the hometown product concluded his 4-year Tiger basketball career as the newest member of the 1,000-point club. Milburn etched his name into the record book with over 140 block shots, the most in program history. Off the court, Milburn was named Mid-South Conference Champion of Character for the Tigers and earned Mid-South Conference All-Academic honors in each of the last 2 seasons. Our second nominee is Shad Sloan. In his Campbellsville career, he's amassed 96 wins and just 22 losses. Sloan is a 4-time NAIA American and a Mid-South Conference champion. Sloan has also earned Scholar Athlete honors from the Mid-South Conference, the NAIA, and NWCA. Our final nominee is Carson Childress. He has been ranked as high as 39th in the nation, picking up the first individual win of his career in 2025. Carson has 9 total top 10 finishes for the Tigers, earning all-conference honors. He's the team's champion of character and an academic all-conference honoree, as well as an NAIA Scholar Athlete.
Your 2026 Print Media Mr. Tiger is Shad Sloan with men's wrestling. And now let's meet the nominees for this year's Print Media Miss Tiger Award.
Our first nominee is Paige Serafini. The Anderson County native appeared in 101 games for the Lady Tigers over her 4-year career. She was a member of 3 Mid-South Conference regular season championship teams and 1 Mid-South Conference tournament championship. This year, in addition to being named the Lady Tigers Champion of Character, she also earned academic all-conference and NAIA Scholar Athlete honors. Our second nominee is Reagan Hash. She was the 2025 Awards Night Scholar Athlete of the Year. Reagan serves on the dance leadership team as the recruitment leader. She is an academic all-conference honoree and an NAIA Scholar athlete. Our final nominee is Selena Metcalf. Through 87 career games played, she's collected 50 hits, 9 doubles, 2 triples, 10 home runs, 43 RBI, and a .314 batting average. Metcalf has been named All-Conference, earned academic All-Conference honors, and was an NAIA Scholar athlete.
The 2026 Print Media Miss Tiger Award goes to Reagan Hash with Dance. There's no doubt tonight this room is filled with outstanding coaches. Many of those were nominated for Coach of the Year by their peers, and rightfully so. Back on the stage tonight, I would like to welcome Jim and Lori Hardy to present the Coach of the Year Award. Let's meet our nominees.
Our first nominee is Trey Henderson. In his first year as a head coach, he led his team to win the Mid-South Conference Championship in overtime. Henderson finished with a record of 11-9, and his team consistently ranked in the top 25 throughout the year. Henderson helped guide 17 student athletes to the Mid-South Conference Academic All-Conference team. Henderson's squad taking a 3-1 win over number 10 Spring Arbor and advancing in the NAIA opening round. Our second nominee is Shannon Wathen. Wathen's team finished with a record of 27-18, going 10-8 in Mid-South Conference play and attending the NAIA opening round. Wathen was inducted into the Campbellsville University Hall of Fame last year. She coached a team with 7 Mid-South Conference All-Conference honorees, 5 first team, 1 second team, and a Gold Glover. 17 Lady Tigers were named Mid-South Conference Academic All-Conference. Coach Wathen also obtained her 800th win as head coach in the 2025 season. Our third nominee is Drew Sin. He led his team to an NCCAA championship in his first year as head coach, later being named the NCCAA Head Coach of the Year. He had 5 players earn NCCAA honors along with NCCAA Player of the Year. Men's soccer had a 14-7 overall record and ended the season in the receiving votes category of the NAIA poll. Coach Sin had 16 student athletes named to the Mid-South Conference Academic All-Conference team.
Your 2026 Jim and Lori Hardy Coach of the Year goes to Dr. Drew Sin with men's soccer. Campbellsville University Athletics prides itself on the More Than a Game initiative. The university is committed to Christian higher education, and Campbellsville uses the vehicles of athletics to start, build, and grow the faith of student athletes, coaches, and staff. Campbellsville also serves throughout the community, state, and country, and even internationally. We have 3 teams up for the Saloma Baptist Church Team Servant Leadership Award tonight for their service efforts this past year. Back on the stage to present this award is Devin Hughes. Let's take a moment to meet our nominees.
Our first nominee is men's volleyball. Our second nominee is baseball. Our final nominee is football.
Your 2026 Saloma Baptist Church Team Servant Leadership Award goes to men's volleyball. Tonight's award will be accepted via video as our men's volleyball team is currently competing at the NAIA Men's Volleyball National Championship in Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
Hey, Campbellsville, just wanted to take a quick moment and say thank you for this amazing recognition. Community service is a really big part of our program, and to be recognized for our hard work and our effort this year really means a lot. I also want to say thank you to the sponsors of this award, Saloma Baptist Church and Dr. Reverend Chowning, for your support in our athletic program. It just means the world to us, and we just wanted to say thank you one more time. And ready? See you on three. 1, 2, 3. See you!
Our next award tonight is to honor those who have excelled in their first year of competition for Campbellsville University. Here to present this award is Dr. Nelda Eads. Let's take a moment to meet our nominees for the Hometown Pharmacy Male Freshman of the Year.
Our first nominee is Jacob Isaacson. He broke the school record in the 200 backstroke and obtained third-team all-conference honors in his freshman season. Isaacson secured a podium spot for the men's squad, taking bronze in the 200-yard backstroke with a sub-2-minute time at the Mid-South Conference Championships. Our second nominee is Ashton Boswell. He put himself on the national radar in the regular season with a 13-11 decision over number 8 and a 10-5 decision over number 10. Boswell qualified for the NAIA championships in his freshman season, helping the team with an overall 9th place finish. Ashton finished 3rd place at 197 pounds in the Mid-South Conference Championships. Our final nominee is Jaquan Coulter. He played 5 games for the Fighting Tiger football team, accumulating 17 tackles with 2 interceptions. One of those returned as a pick 6 and 1 forced fumble.
The 2026 Hometown Pharmacy Male Freshman of the Year is Ashton Boswell, men's wrestling. The Hometown Pharmacy Female Freshman of the Year Award is up next. Let's take a moment to meet our nominees.
Our first nominee is Katie Vest. She tallied 1,100 assists, averaging 9.24 assists per set, leading a veteran team in her freshman year. Vest also added 264 digs, 130 kills, and 38 aces on the season. Receiving first-team all-conference, Katie was named Mid-South Conference Setter of the Week 2 times and led the team to the conference championship game. Our second nominee is Riley Warner. She had a .360 batting average on the year with 41 RBI, 36 runs, and 9 home runs. Warner also swiped 5 bags. She was named first-team all-conference and academic all-conference. Riley started 40 of the 43 games she appeared in for the Lady Tiger softball team. Our final nominee is McKenna Kraft. She was named Mid-South Conference Freshman of the Year. Kraft earned All-American honors with a 3rd-place finish in the 103-pound bracket at the NAIA Women's Wrestling National Championships. She dominated her way to the 103 Mid-South Conference Championship, utilizing 2 first-period falls and a decisive 8-2 decision to claim her first conference title.
Your 2026 Hometown Pharmacy Female Freshman of the Year is McKenna Kraft, women's wrestling. Our next award is the Wise, Buckner, and Sproles Male Scholar Athlete of the Year. To be eligible, these student athletes had to sustain a 3.5 GPA or higher and had to be at least an academic junior. Here to present this award is Matthew Hazel. Let's meet our nominees.
From the Tiger Cheerleading Squad, our first nominee is Josh Tobby, Master of Science in Information Technology Management. From the Tiger basketball team, our second nominee is Jay Milburn, Health and Physical Education. From the archery team, our final nominee is Trenton Napier, Business Administration with an emphasis in healthcare management.
And your 2026 Wise, Buckner, and Sproles Male Scholar Athlete of the Year is Josh Tobby with cheer. Next up is the Big Maroon Club Female Scholar Athlete of the Year. Here to present this award is Dr. Jeanette Parker. Let's meet the nominees for this award.
From the Tiger swimming team, our first nominee is Ellie Isis, Mathematics Education. From the golf team, our second nominee is Kennedy Daughtry, Master of Business Administration, Accounting Track. From the Tiger cheerleading squad, our final nominee is Madison Barlow, Special Education, Learning and Behavior Disorders.
Your 2026 Big Maroon Female Scholar Athlete of the Year is Kennedy Daughtry with women's golf. Our next award is one of unparalleled gratitude for those at Campbellsville University and the Campbellsville community as a whole. Here to present the Campbellsville-Taylor County Chamber of Commerce Community Member of the Year is Jason Keltner. The Community Member of the Year Award seeks to honor local businesses and community members whose contributions to athletics through their time, effort, and donations have been considerable. Let's meet this year's nominees.
Our first nominee is Barbara Dabney's Sunday School Group, nominated by Women's Basketball. Our second nominee is Blessings of Hope, nominated by Men's Wrestling. Our final nominee is Stan Curry, nominated by Bowling.
The 2026 Campbellsville and Taylor County Chamber of Commerce Community Member of the Year Award goes to Barbara Dabney's Sunday School class at Campbellsville Baptist Church. Lastly, we have the 2026 Don Bishop Male and Female Overall Champion of Character Award. This award carries with it history and purpose. Mr. Bishop served Campbellsville University as the Director of Athletics from 1968 until his retirement in 1967, and was instrumental in starting soccer, swimming, and diving both for men and women at Campbellsville. He also oversaw the reinstatement of football at Campbellsville following a 50-year absence, in addition to the reinstatement of cross country. Mr. Bishop and his wife June were both exemplary of kind-hearted, passionate, and dedicated mindset Campbellsville seeks to perpetuate. Coming back up to present the Don Bishop Champion of Character Awards is Dr. Nelda Eads. The nominees for this award are the student athletes who are recognized by their coaches and the administration as the team's champion of character. The winner of the 2026 Don Bishop Male Overall Champion of Character is Trey Bass with football. Trey is unable to make it tonight as he is playing professional football in the German Football League. Accepting the award on his behalf is his teammate, Jack Bussey. And for our last award tonight, the winner of the 2026 Don Bishop Female Overall Champion of Character Award is Grace Smith with women's soccer. Thank you for letting me spend this night with you guys. It has been an honor, and I have had an absolute blast. Can we give one more big round of applause to all of our winners and all of our student athletes at Campbellsville University? Go Tigers! And at this time, I would like to introduce the world's greatest athletic director, Adam Preston.
Little taller here. Thanks, Christian. Appreciate you. Thanks for watching over us tonight and leading us through this presentation. This has been a remarkable year for our athletic department. We've walked through tragedy, yet tonight we come together in unity to celebrate. We celebrate the incredible stories that have echoed throughout this room, stories of perseverance, growth, faith. And while we honor these tonight, we know there are hundreds more across our fields, courts, and venues of competition. We know these stories did not begin here, and they certainly will not end here. Some of you will be moving on to the next adventure away from CU. Some of you will be returning to continue your journey here. These two paths provide different opportunities. One opportunity can best be described by a deeply personal story from my childhood, one of popcorn. I grew up in a family of 6. My parents were fantastic, especially considering our household was filled with 3 rambunctious boys and an older sister. Our nights consisted of kids in the back room watching TV between the wrestling matches that occurred at every commercial break. Fast forwarding through commercials was not an option at that time. I know that's different. These physical tests would usually lead to my father yelling, "Calm down and stop fighting." This request and the fear that our dad might come through the door with a belt in hand usually managed the situation until the next commercial break. Some nights, though, Dad had a special trick. He would stove cook a large amount of popcorn into a foil pan. This was a special treat that became a staple of my childhood. Dad would loudly announce that the popcorn was ready. Myself and my siblings would all come running with our popcorn bowls. For those of a certain generation and economic background, this meant empty country crock containers. If you know, you know. We would each fill our bowls and go back to our spaces with a sense of peace and noticeable quiet throughout the house. When my father passed away a few years ago, I spoke at his funeral using this metaphor. Dad had always done this for us, and he would pour from this large container into our smaller ones. But now that he was gone, it was our turn to fill the larger bowl and to pour into others. His legacy lives on in this way through each of us and our families. For those that are leaving CU, it is your time to carry the larger container, to pour into others as your coaches, teachers, and administrators have poured into you, to share the lessons you have been taught with those that need them. Another opportunity can be described by the story of the man who fell into the hole. The story begins with a man walking down a street who suddenly falls into a deep hole. The walls are so steep he can't get out. A doctor passes by and he shouts up, "Hey you, can you help me out?" The doctor writes a prescription, throws it in the hole, and moves on. Then comes a priest and he said, Father, please help me. I need to get out of this hole." The father writes a prayer, drops it in the hole, and moves on. Then a friend comes by. He says, "Hey Joe, can you come help me?" Well, Joe jumps into the hole with him. He says, "What are you doing, you idiot? Now we're both stuck in the hole." And he says, "That's okay. I've been here before and I know the way out." For you returners, you've been in that hole and have the opportunity to help those who are stuck. The hole of loneliness, homesickness, exhaustion, classroom struggles, relationship problems, crisis of faith, and many more. You can be the difference maker. You can jump in and show them the way out. Let me challenge you to pursue these options. In this digital era, this AI era, it becomes easier and easier to be me-centric. But I know your experience here has taught you something different. To love others, to pour into the next generation as you have been poured into, to share your faith in a deeply personal way. I encourage you to choose one of these paths and honor the responsibility we share, to invest in the next generation so they may experience opportunities greater than those we were given. Be aware of this defining moment where God has called you to a university that genuinely serves the Lord and seeks God's will, a university that is led by a president who is obedient to God's direction, and a leadership team that cares greatly about Christian higher education and the way that it can change lives on our campus and beyond. Be open to the directions God is moving you and how He's shaping your heart. Know that there's something special about Campbellsville University. Going forward, Campbellsville University athletics will be defined by love and togetherness. The old saying, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together, rings true across athletics. This year has seen us compete in 8 all-in games. For those of you that don't know about all-in games, these are individual home athletic contests where we encourage all of our athletes to show up. With 900 plus student athletes, a volleyball gym or softball field can get real crowded really quick. In these 8 games, we've been undefeated, with several of these considered as significant upsets, reinforcing the ideology of better together. Building lasting relationships that help tie them together to the greater campus community, we see coaches sharing the burdens and joys that come with college athletics season, and find family we need to help us through the dark times and celebrate with us in those culminating moments of athletic excellence. We are prepared to go far. We will serve the Lord. Coaches have a unique level of access to our student athletes. In addition to growing our athletes on the field and challenge them in the classroom, we will intentionally and unapologetically use these moments to build relationships and share the good news of Jesus Christ. As a department, we will compete relentlessly and push the limits with integrity. We will seek God's will and be obedient to His calling. Athletes, coaches will serve you but challenge you. Be hard on you to bring out the best in you. They will be the iron that sharpens you and the leader that loves you. You are the lifeblood of the university. Continue to lead, sacrifice, and compete. Pursue excellence and be all in. Your efforts are seen and appreciated as you carry the name and creed of CU athletics onto other campuses and into the world. None of this would be possible without our supporters, those who cover us in prayer, share their presence with us, and make all of things possible with their financial support. We are grateful for the things we're able to do because of these individuals, businesses, and churches. Let me leave you with one final thought to carry you throughout the summer and beyond. At a post-match press conference during the 2020 European Soccer Championships, Cristiano Ronaldo began to sit down at a table in the press room. As he looked in front of him, he saw 2 Coke bottles. He quickly moved them away and out of sight. He then held up a bottle of water and proclaimed, "Agua." He found the importance of being a role model and speaking truth and healthy choices into those that followed him. In the same way, I stand before you tonight and proclaim, read your Bible. In a recent sermon, Josh Howerton, senior pastor of Lake Point Baptist Church in Texas, gave the following message. A few years ago, the largest study that has ever been conducted on the effects of Bible reading in the life of a Christian was completed by an organization called the Institute for Biblical Research. They studied somewhere around 200,000 people in this study for a long period of time. And what they found was that if someone reads the Bible one day per week, honestly, it doesn't make a significant difference in their life. Then they found that if someone starts reading the Bible either 2 or 3 days per week, the difference was negligible. You could see it, but it wasn't significant. But what they found is when someone begins to read the Bible 4 or more times per week, everything begins to change. Those people are 228% more likely to share their faith, 407% more likely to memorize Scripture, 59% less likely to view pornography, 30% less likely to struggle with loneliness, and 50% less likely to experience anxiety. Here's the big idea. When the Word and not the world becomes the majority of your week, your life will start to change. We close tonight with this message of faith, hope, and love. Please pray with me. Father God, we love you so much, Lord. We thank you for this moment, this opportunity to recognize these student athletes and coaches. All the support that's gone in this tonight is not easy, Lord, and you know that. I'm just grateful for the individuals that continue to pour themselves over this place, Lord. I ask for continued prayer and service of those that love us and that guide us forward, Lord, and we ask for your will, that it becomes more and more clear each day, that we're obedient to that will, and that you continue to move us in the direction you're calling us to, Lord. God, be with each and every one of these student athletes and all that are here tonight, Lord, and go with them as they go throughout the week, God. Lead, guide, and direct us. It's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Thank you.
Welcome back. I'm Grace Stewart.
I'm Daniel Garcia.
And what an amazing award tonight.
Yeah,
I mean,
for
I'm
sure.
flustered. It was so amazing.
Exactly.
But no, thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching, and congratulations
for
to
all the
of
winners.
the winners.
Yeah, exactly.
We've talked to plenty tonight. We're so grateful that we were able to talk to some of those that were nominated, some of those that won.
Yeah.
And we're so thankful to be here.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you for watching us. We were the 2026 Athletic Awards Night here at the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
Thank you for joining us for the 2026 Campbellsville University Athletic Awards Night, a mass communication department and CU Sports Network production.